That was working and it wasn't buffing me off. So I think gradual angle and increase the angle slowly, but and the speed, no sudden movement. Directionally up seems to buff it off and bounce you off like a ping pong bat.
Just a question, not about Elite, but do any of you have X-Plane 11?
Have what?
X-Plane 11.
Oh, now
No.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Right, nose up, increase throttle. Oh yeah.
Yeah, on my screen, you can like see it sliding off.
I'm sliding around a bit, but I'm holding on my own screen. I can hear the brakes struggling. I can feel the wind rush almost. No wind, but feels like it. This is going good. We're gaining height. We're losing height. Need to gain height.
It's because we're heading toward a cliff.
Ah, okay. I can't look to the side or over the edge. That'll be brutal. Clinging on. I can look sideways. Oh yeah, I can look sideways. Fucking hell. I can see the mountains a long way down. Oh shit, my nose is going up! Oh, a bit like the bluebird! Oh, my nose goes too much. I'm plummeting off.
How high was this?
Oh, I didn't get more than 600 or 700 meters, I think. Well, I just fell down like a feather there. No damage, not even a dent to the shield. How odd. Right, need to go extremely up though. This was a bit too slow, I think. That was too gradually. If we're going to get higher, we're going to get higher a lot quicker. And I think you've got to do it with a forward thrust, but angling it up. Right, need you to... Yeah, that's perfect. If I go there, I can drive up that wing. Oh, I've got an idea. Oh god, this will be good if it works. I've got to get SRV controls on in debug. Don't move at all for a second. Don't move at all. Right, if I go debug camera, switch that to that, then go to SRV controls. I should be able to hold my brakes on. The lights are on. Right. Try commencing mission. I'm in debug camera but with SRV control. I'm hoping I'll be able to hold this. It'll look crazy though. Shit, I'm sliding forward. I'm holding. Lift that nose. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So our third person driving here. This is. Oh, I'm sliding back. I think it's the angle. Maybe the nose lifted was lifted too high. Lower the angle. I'm sliding back. It's good. I can drive forward actually to accommodate that. That's not a problem. I think we can increase the angle. Increase the angle and the speed. Yeah, it's much better than doing it in the cockpit view because I can actually see my position on the ship and whether I need to let off brake and drive forward, and I can. I can't see the altitude of the current thing though, so what's your altitude?
I don't know, I'm on debug as well.
Oh right, okay. I'll switch back if we achieve getting to a good height. Oh, Jeremy Clarkson sees this. They'll be doing this on the Grand Tour next year. I didn't look, but I'm just concentrating so hard and staying on board. I feel like we're getting a bit higher though. I'm going to focus on my position of the ship so I don't slide backwards too much. When you reckon we're high, you're going to have to look at the altitude. And then I could probably look, but I'll probably fall off at that point.
We're at 1.3.
Excellent. Right, we want to get a lot higher though. How fast are we going at the moment?
We're only going 50.
Boy,
Oh, yeah, fall out.
It's right, I'm stable here. Look. jump. Alright, increase speed 50%, I would say. We've got to get a lot higher.
Get rid of fall off.
Otherwise. No, I'm not. From maybe on your perspective, it ain't updating as much. From my thing, it's holding on good. Ooh, it's getting. The engine speed's kicking up. But I'm holding.
We're at 67 and we're at
67 what?
8, just
67 kilometers!
No, we're at 3
Oh.
kilometers now.
Oh, right. I thought you said 67 kilometers. I thought, fucking hell.
Speed is just 67, whatever the units of measurement are. Meters per
Increase
second,
speed to
isn't
see if it makes an effect on the turbulence. If it makes no effect, it'll be better going quicker.
it? Right, we're at 80 now.
Oh
still on?
my god, binary.
4 kilometers.
I have actually a test for
I
us
can
to
hold this
try.
quite stably, I think.
5 kilometers.
Oh, it's still not high. I can't look around though because I'll lose control of the SRV and I need to keep accelerating and locking brakes to maintain a stable position. I should have zoomed out the cam before I did that, but I daren't do it now, so it'll go wrong. I'll see when I get there.
6 kilometers.
6 ain't high. When we get to about 20 kilometers, I'm gonna start thinking, ooh.
Increasing speed as well.
Hey, Marco's here. Hold on, I'm streaming a quick video here, but it's crazy. This is where
We're
the
at 90 now.
shit. How high?
We're at 7 kilometers going at
7
19
kilometers
per second.
altitude. I'm gripping and driving my SRV up. Sounds great as he's flying up into space.
I've tried to take it up to 100 meters per second.
I don't know what's going to end first. My SRV engine, as long as that doesn't go bam and then the cogs come out.
Wonder if I can hit you as I drop out the cloud.
Alright, we're at 100 meters per second. And we're about...
Holding down.
we're at 8.8 kilometers at the moment.
8.8 kilometers.
9.
And technically, I am still driving.
Hey, do you have your beacons on?
No, I did last
don't
time.
know.
I flipped off. My nose
Please.
closed, and I was catapulted off. Oh no,
Put
no.
it on.
If he doesn't flip, I'm dead.
10
Oh.
kilometers.
10 kilometers. And rising. As long as you don't go to Super Cruise, then I'm dead. I'll just see you awake.
Please put on the beacon and I'll see if I can hit you.
Yeah, if you can do a near flyby. But my cam was mostly on my SRV looking for.
But I do not see Sam's beacon.
There you
Yeah,
go.
sliding. Let's get more grip. There's a big hole behind me. Shit, I better get more forward and stay here. I was close to falling off the back.
12 kilometers.
12 kilometers. I wonder if I can actually load a smoke while maintaining this. I'm going to need it after. Because I'm probably going to die, but I might be able to land from any height. As long as I'm repaired. And I'll have time to repair on the way down. It'll be several minutes on the way down. Unless I break gravitational orbit. And then I'm not sure what happens. What happens if I recall my... Yeah, what happens if I recall my fighter or ship while in orbit?
I don't know.
We may find out if we can get high enough. Shit, I'm starting to slide back to the hole. No. What?
15 kilometers.
This is sounding like a goddamn circular sawmill. Sounds like I'm cutting wood or something.
I think Sam is moving.
I am.
Okay.
I'm having to drive and brake, maintaining full engine throttle to maintain position and grip on his ship. But it's the first interstellar SRV. be fair, I saw the other guy. I don't know how high he launched it when he flew his SRV. Holy shit! I just flew off the end! Oh my god! Your ship stopped! I just catapulted off. I'm 16 kilometers up.
It says I've landed.
Oh, it's
You
so
landed!
Holy crap! I went through sand.
I'm
What?
not. What?
Yeah, I went through sand as I dropped out of supercruise.
Maybe you made him land. I've just catapulted off at the same speed
Holy
Zan
shit.
stopped, and I flew on at the same speed. I'm
Holy
now orbital SRV. Shit. Let's see if we can gain height, or am I falling? Am I dead or not?
I'm gonna upload a video of that. Holy
I'm
shit!
streaming it.
It says I'm at 0 height, but I
You parked.
say
Can
that
you
I'm not.
deploy SRV? Oh lord.
Hey, Piper, do you need help?
Hold on, let me see if I can get a nice angle. I'm going to drive along the planet.
Where's my channel?
Let's get the wheels going. Oh no, down a bit. Yes, I'll be. Yeah, I'm driving.
Check out the. Look at that video. That's my stream.
Oh god.
I can give it a
Boom! Oh, the ground was a lot closer than I thought. Holy shit! I thought I had about another 30 seconds there. Suddenly I saw the ground hit me. I'm flying again. A bit like that probe that landed on the comet. I'm flying off. 45% hold.
If you look at the video, I'm like literally just floating, but I'm actually landed.
In fact, I'll have to recall my ship. Ooh.
The stream's on if you want to check it out.
I will in a moment. Oh my god.
And then I'm going to try and deploy when he's ready.
I'm glad to be alive. I lived. 39% hull, a bit of patch miss. It doesn't matter, I'm recording my ship will repair when I enter. Wow. I'm coming up to fly up to see where you're parked though. On solid air. Unless my ship stopped up there as well. Did I recall it? Yeah, it's on the way. Ah. I've had it where I've landed in the air before though. And it was uncanny because I deployed SRV and I was like 250 meters above the ground, but I think you're quite considerably higher landed than...
Yeah, I think we were at like 17, 18 kilometers when it bugged out.
Although you may not want to do it, but you may do. Do you have the option to deploy SRV since you are landed?
I probably do.
Yeah, that
Yes,
interesting
I
glitch
do.
marker. Give me 2 minutes. You got... Oh my god. I've got to take off to... Alright, I could catch you if you do. I've got to... This has never been done. Catching an orbital deployed SRV. If it works, that is. But I imagine it would, because I've deployed... But not certainly anywhere near that height. And I fell to the ground and boosted myself up, and I could re-enter in the park ship. Holy crap! You might technically... Shit, you're 17 kilometers up, man. Technically, you could have your SRV on the planet, and if you're pinpoint underneath it, you might be able to have some giant skyhook pull you all the way up to the ship again. It'd be worth testing if you survive the SRV descent, but hopefully I'll be able to catch you by parking under your ship as you deploy SRV. 5 kilometers, closing.
I don't see you.
Directly below.
Oh, I see.
Right, you might need to level off to the planet.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm landed. I can't move.
Fuck, okay. Alright, I'll be level to the planet, so gravitationally I can see your SRV bay, I believe, where it is. I'm big enough probably to cover there. And let's look directly above. It's going to be difficult. Right, where is
Hey,
it?
what's down there? I see something on the scanners.
Ah, that's the SRV.
Oh, I've deployed.
Oh god, I can see it.
I see your ship below. and I fell through you.
Okay, all is not lost yet. I could probably zoom down and
Huh.
catch you.
Am I?
I can't see.
move.
I can't see you now. No, that's you. Before you jump off scan range, where are you?
Yeah, I can't. I'm probably going to
500.
die here because I can't use boosters or anything.
You're too near ship. Don't worry, I'll catch you. We have plenty of altitude to deal with. I'll let you know when it starts getting low. We're 13 kilometers.
Hey, you guys should see this.
500, 400, 300. Descending, try and keep it a safe descent. Oh no, you're below me. I missed. Shit. I've got another chance. Your maximum engine. Fuck me, you're falling faster than I can bloody is natural. You're fast. You're plummeting.
I'm gonna hit the floor any second now.
Full thrusters, full thrust.
I fell through the surface.
What? You're
I'm
still
under the
falling.
surface
You're
of the
still
planet.
falling. You're gonna hit the center of the goddamn planet, man.
Yeah, just go for it.
If
Go
you
for
look
the
at
center.
stream,
Bye.
the stream's on if you want to check it out.
Save me my. Oh, a bit of a. Just on. Where are you? This is ground level. You're now 12 kilometers below the ground, and going and falling. You're the first mining bot. Hey, you're doing what that mining bot did, isn't it? What's down at the core? There's some good metal. There's pure metal alloy down here. 21 kilometers and going.
I wonder how long it would take to fall through the whole planet.
And what happens when you get to the center?
I would imagine. Do you stop at the centre or do you fly through to the other side? Eventually you will be bumped back to the surface, I would have thought. Probably when you hit the centre core of the planet. A bit turbulent here looking down with these.
Let's see, how far is it to the core?
We should better work that out. Let's see what the diameter of the planet is. It wasn't
You
a small
just got
one. 1800.
2,300 kilometers to go? Or something?
Well, we got the radius,
No.
2,310, and that's from the core to the, yeah.
Yeah, just grab a coffee and fall.
Yeah, it's a long way down.
Well, the stream's on if you want to check it out. Not that there's much to see.
Well, and
Do you
Piper,
see the super skeleton of the planet like a wireframe?
I have something
Yeah.
for you here to see, too. On here.
Can I see that anymore?
No, just a beacon.
Beacon now. It's 60 kilometers. You've only got about 2,000 kilometers further to go. Although, I'm trying to think of options. This is going to
What's
take
your
hours or days.
falling speed?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
It just says 0.
Try and point your nose downward.
I can't move at all.
Oh,
Okay.
you should technically have thrusters capability.
Nope. Don't have anything.
And
Can't even
where are your
deploy
ships?
the turret. My ship
Well-
is like 17 kilometers above the surface.
Can you send your ship off?
Uh,
I should better see some ships still if it's no.
no, it just
Just
says
a wing signal.
I've got a board ship option though.
Okay, try
What?
and board a ship.
Full ship.
You sure?
Yeah. If you got that, you're
I've
below your
clicked
cargo hatch. Technically, if you have had no thrusters, you should have fallen directly down, and gravity's only affected you going to the planet's core, but you're falling directly below your cargo hatch. You've had no momentum to change yourself, so you should technically still be able to board the ship, even though you're
Yeah.
probably 17 kilometers below it. Or
I have the option, but it's not actually doing anything.
it's going to take a long way for those hooks to come down. You're 100 kilometers below the ground, and you were 17 kilometers. 117 kilometers is my estimate. Your distance. Well, options, I guess. You can have to log and see where you reappear. It could either be on the planet's surface, in orbit around the planet, or in your ship. I have no
Ooh,
fucking idea, to be fair.
it is time to have some fun with the further lands.
Oh, that's a ship I've not flown in a long time. Anyway,
So how far down am I?
according to my thing, you're now 122 kilometers.
And how big was the planet?
You got 2,000 or so to go.
So I should just wait and see if I pop out the other side and see what happens.
It's going to probably take about 2 days.
Wait, what is this? Oh,
And I don't think you have modelled any planets beyond the surface. You see a wire mesh or paper frame on the underside, and you see the starscape. It's a long way to go, though. Technically, though, does it count as distance travelled in SRV? So could you actually get Explorer Elite if you weren't, and just by fall into the centre of a planet? If it was big enough.
Statistics. Let's see. Combat, crime, smuggling, trading, mining, exploration. SRB travel 1.46 million meters.
and I just destroyed the further lands.
I think the planet core's not quite that far, but if you fell through enough planets. Oh, actually, no. Oh, the centre of the core is 2.31 million meters. Ah, so yeah, it's 1,000 meters per million or megameter, I guess it is. So it's 2,300 meters, and well, you've only got 2.102 mm to go, and technically, if that number starts going up very slowly, but it will be very slowly. Every 100 kilometers you fall will be 0.01. If it accounts for it. It's not a method I'd recommend as getting Elite Explorer in, though.
Luckily I already have that.